I It's a beautiful introduction from Betsy. Welcome, friends, to West Hills UU Fellowship, in person and online. I hope this is going to be a really fun morning. We welcome to WOOF every person with open arms, no matter your background, no matter the state you are in, or the state of the world. My name is Alana Bellwood. I use she, her pronouns, and together with the help of Suzanne, Gil, Avery, Eleonora, Izzy, and all the kids who are willing, we will be guiding you through today's topic, which is play. Please turn to your neighbor and ask them, when was the last time they played, really played, and what did it feel like?
Good morning. I'm glad that you had a chance to talk about playing, because that's always fun. We're going to do the chalice lighting now, and I understand that Bruce is going to light our chalice. Great. For the chalice lighting, my words today, or the words today are from Cynthia Landrum, All the Lights of the Heavens. For the wonder and inspiration we seek from sun and stars, and all the lights of the heavens, we light this chalice. Thank you, Bruce. My name is Suzanne Smallman, and I am very pleased to be lay leader today, assisting Alana. I use pronouns she, her, or they, and want to welcome all of you to WOOF this morning. Thank you. Avery is going to come up and lead us in sharing our words of affirmation. Thank you, Avery.
Let us open our eyes to see what is beautiful and what is wondrous. Let us open our minds to learn what is true and what is mysterious. Let us open our hearts to love ourselves and our neighbors.
Thank you.
That's going to happen a lot today. In the spirit of our theme, my call to worship this morning is a game. We will be batting a beach ball, not a normal-sized beach ball, into our audience, and we will have kids stationed in the aisle with hula hoops, and you are going to try to bat the ball, the large ball, into the hula hoop for points. We're going to time it at 2 minutes, so I need a taller kid. Gil, you're already very involved. Thank you for recommending. And thank you in the green hat. Bruh, yeah, you. Amazing. And Izzy will be protecting the chalice as our goalie for the chalice. All right, everyone. Have at! Don't move. Stay stationary so they can get you. Yeah! Bat it in. Throw it in. Nice. Wow. Oh. Yep. Almost. Oh yeah. Woo! Go to the back, kids. Go to the back of the service. Oh, so close. That's out of bounds, guys. Oh, so close. Oh, yeah. Fantastic job. I know we would rather just do this all Sunday. Woo! Nice job. All right. I think that was like 4,000 points. Nice job, everybody. Let's bring the ball back up. Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. Next, we're going to sing a song that Reverend Tracy requested, and I wrote. So this is The People in the Church to the tune of Wheels on the Bus. Thank you.
The people of Wolf say, welcome friend, welcome friend, welcome friend. The people of Wolf say, welcome friend, all in love. The chalice on the altar glows oh so bright, glows so bright, glows so bright. The chalice on the altar glows so bright, all in love. The folks in the kitchen scrub the mugs, scrub the mugs, scrub the mugs. The folks in the kitchen scrub the mugs, all in love. The people in the service clap off feet, clap off feet, clap off feet. The people in the service clap off feet, all in love. The trees out the window center us all, center us here, center us here. The trees out the window center us here, all in love.
Thank you for indulging me. I really appreciate that. Now may I please invite Cheryl Redenkowski up to do our gratitude and giving.
Hello. Hello. How are y'all today? So our Donate the Basket is the Portland Immigrant Rights Coalition, which is often just called PIRC. And PIRC is primarily made up of volunteers. I think now they have 3 paid employees maybe that are doing all of this work all over Oregon. Reverend Tracy is a volunteer with PIRC. She helps down at the courthouse. I also am a volunteer. I help down at the ICE facility. And what I do is I help make sure that people going in know their rights. If they're having problems, they go over to the office. We try to get them to go over to the office. And if for some reason they don't come out after 90 minutes, then we start rapid response to get a lawyer to try to help them before they are shipped up to Tacoma. So last fall, PIRC opened and operated an immigrant resource center, which is where people can go 3 or 4 days a week. They actually have volunteer lawyers there to help with this rapid response. And family members that aren't allowed to go in or just their accompaniers can go and rest in a warm place. They've now collected food. They have some coats and gloves. They have some toys, place for the kids to play, and all of this has been through donations. And they've just been able to make such a hard situation so much better. PERC responds flexibly and quickly to the needs of community facing detention and deportation through a statewide hotline. They train allied communities to support their neighbors, and they show up each day to hold the immigration agents accountable. And also they're just building a community all across the state to try to protect neighbors. Since July of 25, they've taken more than 20,000 calls from people reporting ICE presence. They have referred nearly 1,000 detained community members across the state to rapid response legal support, and they've trained more than 5,000 rapid response Migra watchers from all across the state and activated the watchers to respond to hundreds of incidents and suspected confirmed ICE activity. They also engage with policymakers and media to share their stories and injustice. So there is virtual Migra Watch training available. If you're interested, let me know. You can also follow them on Instagram. There will be another legal observer training next month. They especially need people to speak Spanish, but you don't have to. So again, let me know if you're interested. I'll be downstairs after the service. But the scope of what they're doing is so much, it continues to grow, but they need financial support. So I please ask you to donate generously today. Thank you.
Come up and do it. Generosity. We will now be singing We Rise. We're going to have a band up front singing it or playing it for us, but I really want you guys to sing along. That's the whole point of this. I'd love to fold this into our normal hymn routine. Humbly hearted, rise, won't be divided, rise, with spirit to guide us, rise, in hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here, in hope, in prayer. Right here, in hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here in with tears and with courage. Rise, fighting for life we rise. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. We rise, humbly hearted, rise, we divided, rise, with spirit to guide us, rise. Thank you. And now for Izzy for Time for All Ages.
Good morning, everybody. My name's Izzy Hart. I'm the Director of Religious Education here at Wolf. My pronouns are yes and. Here we are this morning, and everybody's doing such a good job at playing and having fun in the service today. I love to see it. Any children who are here today, I need your help. So if you could please come to the front and help me out with our Time for All Ages today. Today, we are doing a collaborative storytelling. And so I'm going to hand some cards to the kids. Children, I'm going to hand you some cards, okay? And you're going to go out into the audience, and you're going to find the silliest people that you can see to help us write our story who are not your parent, okay? I'm going to give you each a couple, okay? Okay, you go find 3 people to give this to. Can you go find some people to give this to? Find some people to give this to. Okay, thank you. Okay, the kids are handing out the cards. On your cards, you'll see a subject like a noun, adjective, or verb. You all know how Mad Lib works, right? So, all the cards handed out. Who's got our plural noun? What silly person? Wanda, tell us what our plural noun is going to be. Joys. Who has a noun? There might be a couple. You raise your hand if you have a noun. Juniper? What's your noun? What's your noun? Flower? Who's got an adjective? Roger? Tall? Roger doesn't know anything about being tall. How about, this is a tricky one, a past tense verb. Who's got the past tense verb?
Danced.
Oh, danced. That's a good one. Danced. An adverb. There's a couple of those. Who's got an adverb?
Delightfully.
Delightfully.
Incredibly.
Okay, I'll get to you. Another adjective. Colorful. Our children are being so patient. Mystical animals. This is a big one. Who has the responsibility of mystical animals?
I heard unicorn.
Unicorn? Did you say unicorn?
Unicorn.
All right. The best ones. Adjective.
Hilarious.
Okay. Verb? Who's got a verb? Yes? Oh, okay. Another adjective.
Outrageous.
Wow. I'm trying not to take these personally. Another adverb. What did we have before?
Incredibly.
Incredibly. A person's name. Who has that card?
Izzy.
Oh my gosh. I said I was trying not to take it personally. Okay. A funny adjective. Who got that card? Funny adjective.
Squishy.
There we go. Who got the drink card? What do you got?
Says drink.
Yeah. Tell me a drink.
Just says drink.
Yeah. Pick a drink. Any edible liquid. Okay. One more adjective. Loud. A noun. Oh my gosh. Now I have to know how to spell hippopotamus. Adverb. Last adverb. Yes. What's your adverb you want to give us? Ends in ly. Slowly? Is that what you said, Virginia? What did you say? Oh, we got incredibly. Oh, collaboratively. A verb. Last verb. Anyone else got a verb? Okay, we're going with jump. A color. Who got their color card? What's your color, Rosie? Blue. And a very last noun. Anyone else got the last noun card? Okay, we're going to go with dog. All right, who's ready to hear our story? It's finally time for our story, guys. Okay. There once... It's not going to be scary, I promise. Okay, ready? There once was a little church of joys, nestled in a wood of flower trees. It was a welcoming and tall community, full of kind folk who danced together and tended their woods delightfully. The little church did have a problem. A colorful problem, you see. The coffee maker appeared to house a family of unicorns. They didn't mean any harm, but they made the coffee taste hilarious. And no one seemed to want to exist or displace the outrageous family. Until one day, the church held an incredible meeting. Something had to be done. They asked Izzy to go to the unicorns and intervene. That actually feels really appropriate. With the help of the Squishy Rights Relations team, they figured out, to the relief of everyone, that they preferred beer anyway. So, a loud home was made for the family out of an old hippopotamus who slowly moved in. the church could finally jump to their coffee again and invited their new friends to play with the blue dog in the courtyard on the Sunday after service. Sounds like a church I might know. Good job, everybody. Thanks so much. And children, if you're ready to go to your classes, which you look like you are, the congregation will form archways across the aisles and sing you out.
Now that the kids are gone, the real play. But first, joys and sorrows. During joys and sorrows, we bask in the connection and support of our community, offering both our suffering and our lightness, our fears and our hopes to our fellow woofers to hold with us and cherish with us. Today, you will find a piece of paper in your chairs, and instead of dropping a stone, although you may drop a stone in the foyer after service if you still prefer, but instead of dropping a stone in the service, I encourage anyone who's willing to write down their joy or their sorrow in their piece of paper. I drop one. I think someone threw out mine because it was a crumpled piece of paper. You can make these into airplanes. You can throw them into, you can make them into little balls. You can do whatever you want with them. I drop one now for George Stanley, who left us this week. He was a longtime member and a joyful thespian, and I drop that in sorrow. I also drop one in joy for the spring weather, like hail. And I drop it like this, because why not? And we will have some wonderful volunteers, like Eleonora and Gil. Gil, can you go get another basket? As you're writing these down, they will walk down the aisles, and you may drop your joy or sorrow however you want. In fun, throw it, I don't care, or drop it with solemnity, whatever you prefer. Make it fun if you feel comfortable, but know that after the service, we are going to take this paper and we are going to burn it in a fire of cedar out in the courtyard after service. Please join us for that. The ashes will feed our forest, the smoke will mingle with our air, and your joys and sorrows will be truly shared with our community and our forest. Okay, Eleanor, you can go through. And I guess I'm getting the ones who got lost. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Fantastic. Please join me in a moment of reflection. Thank you. May I please invite my musicians up to sing Out of Tune by the Okie Dokie Brothers, performed by Ryan, Noreen, Kelly, and Kara. I like it when you sing and all the notes agree, when the melody is certain and the rhythm is a guarantee. But I love it when you let go and howl at the moon. Sometimes the words sound better when you sing them out of tune. I like it when you play right on key. I like it when you fill the space with perfect harmony. But I love it when you honky-tonk like a piano in an old saloon. 'Cause sometimes the notes sound better when you play them out of tune like this. I like it when you act as if the world's a stage and your characters deliver the soliloquies of a sage. But I love it when you go off script and kiss the girl too soon. Sometimes the story is better when you play it out of tune. Sometimes life is better when you live it out of tune. We are so lucky to have such incredibly talented and willing people to do music for us, to be silly and to play. I now invite Gil and Eleonora to read and perform the poem The Storm by Mary Oliver.
The storm. Now through the white orchard, my little dog romps. The storm. Now through the white orchard, my little dog romps, breaking the new snow with wild feet. Running here, running there, excited, hardly able to stop. He leaps, leap, leap. He spins, spin, spin. Until the white snow's written upon, in large exuberant letters, a long sentence expressing the pleasures of the body in this world. Oh, I could not have said it better. Mary Oliver. Complexities.
He was just pointing out a typo in my sermon. Because what are kids for? Thank you all for indulging us with this service today. I know it sounds silly or seems silly, and that's okay. It's the point. I want you to picture play. What words come to mind to describe how it felt in your body the last time that you played? Close your eyes with me. and remember what it felt like. And if you can't remember the last time you played, think of that dog in the snow, frolicking, running around, how it feels in their body to truly play. In this conversation about play, my claims can be referenced back to 3 different thinkers and social scientists. Johann Huizinga, the father of Western play theory, Dr. Stuart Brown, the foremost expert on modern play science, and Dr. Emily Hamea, a relationship therapist who took all these concepts and synthesized them for personal relationships and interpersonal work. The debater in me needs to know that I've done my research. For the teachers in the room, consider this my works cited. I've read a lot about play, but I also live a lot of play. Play is foundational to what I do here at WOOF. The majority of the ministries I'm the most passionate about here at WOOF are play-based, because I know how crucial it is to our spiritual growth and our well-being. Because this is my hot take, folks. Play is not a break from the work that we do. Play is foundational to the work that we do. Play, in a sense, is our sacred work. One of the greatest tools of personal development and community development. Play is a spiritual pillar. But let's define play a little bit. Play is a state of mind that one experiences when absorbed in an activity, often pointless, that provides enjoyment and a suspension from one's sense of time, and sometimes from your own sense of self-consciousness. It's what we call flow. When we play, we are transported to a truly mindful frame of mind. We are in this moment, experiencing fun, slight time dilation, and temporary loss of ourselves, our worries, our concerns. Importantly, play is outside of our normal life. It is because it is outside of our normal life that it is seen as something childish in our society, because play is pointless. It is just for the enjoyment of it, and that's not very productive of us. So we are told to put away our toys with our childhood, to grow up, to get serious. And that's when all the trouble starts. For as every major play study shows, adults, children, and even animals who do not play, or do not play enough, and most of us do not play enough, are more rigid, more aggressive, and find it harder to navigate social complexity. Dr. Hamea's work shows conclusively that this can inflict harm even on our relationship with ourselves, with our own bodies. If this sounds like spiritually dangerous, that's because it is. A lack of play is a serious metaphysical problem, my friends. To understand why, let's go over some of the important benefits of games and fun. I could speak about this for an hour, and I have much less time, so I won't cover every benefit of play. We're going to first talk about play as the formation of the self, and then we'll talk about play as the formation of the bond. In terms of the self, we understand, all of us here, that play is really important for our brain health. It protects against memory loss, keeps our minds young and nimble. All you have to do is turn on the television or click through Facebook, and there's a new study showing us this, right? It keeps Alzheimer's at bay. It helps us stay with it, right? What's more interesting to me, though, is how important play is to our emotional and spiritual health. And that often doesn't get talked about nearly as much. In terms of emotional health, play is incredibly powerful at affecting our mood. 2 weeks ago, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, on the wrong side of the earth. It was probably the worst mood I've had in a long time. I'd gotten some really bad news earlier in the week, and I was still processing it. I was really struggling. But we had to go to WOOF because we had youth council opening, and it was going to be a cute party, and it was going to be a Nerf battle, and my kids were not going to get left out of the Nerf battle. So we went. I masked up. I was fine. I hung out with the moms. I had a fine time. And then I got pulled into the Nerf game. And as I was, where are we now? Yes, as I was running around Forest Hall with a gun that is half my size, trying to cover my husband, we were trying to sneak up to the kids who were the opposite team over by the shed. But there were some preschoolers here who'd had their program ended earlier, but they'd stayed to play on the playground, and they were acting as spies for the other team. So we got ratted out. And James and I were running back around trying not to get hit, and I was trying to cover, and I was laughing, trying to get back to our base. I got shut up by my son Gil, got out. We lost, by the way. We totally lost. But when I checked in with myself, I realized I still had those feelings deep inside. But play put it into perspective, and I could feel my mood completely lifted. Play gives us perspective and a dopamine hit. We know that that everything is going to be okay. Playing on a regular basis is like taking the best SSRI in the world with the fewest side effects. So why wouldn't we do it?
What's an SSRI?
Antidepressants.
Play also teaches us resilience. We live in a world obsessed with winning, ashamed of losing, but we all fail. We don't always win. And nowhere is that more accepted mindset than in play, because you can't win them all. And when you lose, you reshuffle the deck and you try again. No shame. It's just a game. And it's just a game are magic words that give us a comedic frame of reference to handle defeat with grace. And the more we practice that cycle of risking, failing, and trying again, devoid of shame and centered on the comedy of it all, we fight the perfectionist culture that keeps us in its grip. And it makes us brave. Risks are more possible with a comedic frame of mind. I lost, but I had fun. And I want to play again. This is a mindset we can practice and play and export to everything else that we attempt. Think about all we could accomplish, all the ways we could grow, the sacred work we could achieve if we were not afraid to fail. But play is not just a tool for another means. Play is valuable for its own sake, because the mindfulness of play shares a lot with meditation. Meditation, as we know, is a mindful presence in the moment, in our bodies, outside of normal life. Does that sound familiar? Play can be a form of meditation. It brings us into this moment, centers us on what truly matters, on living, on feeling, not thinking and worrying about the next decision. It gives us space to know ourselves. To enter into the flow of play is to touch the divine part of ourselves and to metaphysically connect with the other players. Let's talk about the other players next. Play is the formation of the bond. Empathy and curiosity are one of the most incredible outcomes of play. My parents met playing Dungeons & Dragons, which is why I'm so weird. They stopped playing for a long time, and they started again when I was in college. So I came back from college to find my parents playing D&D with my brother, who's here, my uncle, and my cousin. And their party had found a clutch of kobold eggs. And in this iteration of D&D, kobold, they're evil creatures. They cannot be good, right? So the party was stuck with this conundrum. What do we do with these eggs, this evil potential? Do we just leave them? They'll surely die. Do we sell them? They'll probably be used as slaves. Do we destroy them? Do we throw them at the next kobold we find before they try to kill us? What do you do with evil unborn, or this potential for it? Now, these players in their real lives had very strong opposing opinions about pro-life and pro-choice. They were engaging, though, with this issue not from their own personal opinions, but from the personal opinions of their characters. Their characters held different values, had different life experiences, and thus different opinions. And that curiosity about what another person might think or feel or believe is the birthplace of empathy. And it is one of the most important reasons why I play Dungeons & Dragons. I think about that game all the time. I know it was a blip in someone else's mind, but to me it sticks with me, that play can open up these conversations for empathy. Play also teaches us that people and the moment are more important than the goal. When I sit across from you to play a game, I'm not looking for something from you. I'm just there to play with you. It's just a game. And we can encounter people without agenda, because Play is pointless. It's unproductive. And in that space, we can know people so much more intimately, outside of the trappings of normal life, and inside the flow of play. Play is vulnerability without pressure. It creates safety for intimacy. The Prophet Muhammad and his first wife, Asia, raced. This is written down in sacred texts, in Asia's words. The first time they raced, she won. And the second time, she lost. And with such humor, she described that she lost because she'd gained a lot of weight. But I can picture that they raced because the race was not what was important to them. They were important to each other. For a moment, if you can picture the Prophet Muhammad and Asia laughing at the finish line, grinning at each other, sweaty and dusty, and feeling connected. This moment was so important that they wrote it down for the Prophet's followers. That's how important play is. If you look at Hinduism, all the fun stories start with the gods playing. In Hinduism, play is part of the divine nature of a soul. Play is one of the ways that love becomes visible. It is our connection divorced from the complexities of our anxious, stressful lives. We drink that dopamine together and we know each other. Our bond, our metaphysical connection is the focus. My sincerest hope is that you make time to play this week, for the rest of your lives. Invest in your spiritual health and fall into the flow, the meditation of play. For no other reason than it's really fun. It's also really good for you, but it's really fun. And there are so many ways to play here at Woof. Come to Dungeons and Dragons. The median age of the players is higher than you think. It's really fun. At first and third Wednesdays at 6. Shameless. I will constantly ask people to come play. Craft Circle is a great source of object play and creative play. The workshop pieces you see over here in this corner, that is play. Those were some wonderful people who came together with Mary Tull and made art and just messed around with the medium because it was so wonky and weird. Come play with us at art workshops. Play in social groups, in small groups. Volunteer for RE. We need that attunement play. That's a play that is really hard to get adult from adult, a form of play that you really only get adult to kid or kid to adult. Come to drum circles. Come to the women's retreat. Come to the music retreats. Join the choir. Come to the interactive coffee house nights. They are very fun and weird and wonderful and playful. We're going to start game nights again. I hope you guys come. It's going to be great. There's a pickleball league for D&D for Woof. I don't know if you know this. Go play pickleball with your friends. Come to the snowflake party, where we're going to transform this entire building and the buildings around it into a winter wonderland of fun. We'll have cookies and music and crafts. That is play. Join the book club. At the auction, bid on every mystery dinner, every interactive play, every outing. It's never disappointed me thus far. They have always been incredibly fun. Some of my best memories with you all have been at mystery dinners in someone's kitchen. And live your life playing all the time. Clap along to the songs, that is play. Write jokes with your friends, Rosie, because that is play. Go learn a new skill with friends, that is play. Be silly, willing, and fearless of failure's shame, and connect with yourself and each other in a way that we cannot replicate in our normal lives. Thank you. You're up. It's you.
So I think normally somebody would say, please rise for our closing hymn. This little light of mine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, all around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Thanks, Kelly. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, 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 let it shine. One more time. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Thanks, Ryan. That was great. Please, if you wouldn't mind remaining standing, if you are willing and able for the rest of the service. I'm going to say a few words, and then I'm going to extinguish the chalice. And the words are, "Let Us Sing the Magic of Imagination" by Susan L. Van Dresser. Let us sing the magic of imagination, by which we know one another and learn the lives of eras gone by. Let us sing the magic of creation, by which we build the world of our souls and teach its wisdom to others, young and old. Let us sing the magic of our lives together, holding and shaping by the movement of breath from heart to lung, all new life that is to come. Go now with singing. Go now with magic in your fingertips. Touch this world with life. For those in the front part of the sanctuary, if you could turn around, and if you're comfortable holding hands, please do that. I will extinguish the chalice and we'll carry the flame. Thank you.